Hello folks, Bronco Bob here on the showroom at Texas Best Used Motorcycles. Here today to show you a 2023, this is the top of the food chain. This is the Can Am Renegade XMR. And MR stands for Mud Racer. This is a high performance four-wheel drive. It's got bead locks, it's got Fox reservoir shocks, and it's just kind of a mud monster. Like I say, it's kind of the top of the food chain. It's water cooled, has disc brakes, it's got really aggressive tires, and when you ride it in the dirt, they ride pretty smooth, but if you ride it around on the pavement, they're pretty rough. It's got big bumpers on the back and also bumpers on the front. Comes with a 3,500 pound Can Am electric winch. It's got the heavy duty axles, LED lighting. This is actually the breather or snorkel, which is up high where you can take it in some really deep water. There's your drive shaft. You can see everything has a grease zerk, which I really like that. The old military Jeeps were like that. A lot of this new stuff, they don't put grease zerks and you can't really maintain it, but this one has a bunch of grease zerks. It's got these big cleats to hold your boots. It's got a low range, high range. In fact, we'll start it up here. It's front differential lock, four-wheel drive and two-wheel drive. And then it has an ITC mode, which is a work mode. And you can also take it off work mode, and then you put it in a sport mode. It just changes the fuel map and gives it more power. Or if you're just tooling around, you just put it in work mode. It's got 434 miles and the hours are 48.4, so really very low time. I think I gotta put my foot on the brake to start it. It's got the stock muffler on it, hasn't been modified. It doesn't need to be modified because it's got plenty of power. You can see the lights on the back, lots of ground clearance. There's videos on YouTube and you'll be amazed what these can go through. They're just a lot of power. I'm going to turn this off. And this is your air intake for the fuel injection system. It's up high, but this one's been well cared for. And again, it's a 23 model, so it doesn't have much use. But it's the top of the food chain. These sell new for, I believe, around $16,900 or $17,000. But you're going to save a bunch of money buying this one because it's just lightly used. I'm going to walk around and show you any flaws that I see. The tires still have a lot of tread. There's surface scratches here on the plastic, but just from like running your boots over. The seat's got a little bitty, kind of a little nick right there. Decal's got a little nick. But overall, it's really in very good shape. This is a grab handle for hopping in on either side. It's got those Fox reservoir shocks, which give it a really nice ride, and they're adjustable. You can set the damping on them to ride soft or stiff. And yeah, just watch some of the videos and you'll see kind of what these things are capable of. I watched one, they were riding around in the snow and they got in some ponds and they broke through the ice. It was pretty crazy. Hope they had some waterproof waders on. But this one hasn't been abused, certainly been used off-road, but it hasn't been like sunk in the swamp. All the boots are good. There's no splits or cuts. It's got the stock muffler. And again, you don't need to get hot rod modifications for these because right out of the box in that sport mode, they got plenty of power. But if you have any questions, give us a call. We're Texas Best Used Motorcycles. We're located right here in Mansfield, Texas. We can ship this anywhere in the USA or actually anywhere in the world. 23 Can Am Renegade XMR 1000R Mud Racer. Have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob wishing you Happy trails.